A little late in the day, but I think it's time for a leg workout.
Make sure you watch till the end because I'm going to go into depth explaining each exercise in great detail, how you can get better form, how you can increase the weight, how to gain muscle. So make sure you watch till the end. All right. To start this workout, we're going to do 20 squats, just one set. And we're going to go really deep, well, as deep as you can without injuring yourself, of course. To do a squat, you want to get your legs a little bit of a shoulder width apart, hip width apart, and you're just going to sit down like you're in a chair. Keep your balance on your feet somewhere in the middle of your foot. You don't want it too far forward or too far backwards. We're going to go 3 seconds down, 1 second up, and again for 20 reps. Okay, now that warm-up's done, we're going to start off with a bit of a leg burner. We got pistol squats. We're going to do 3 sets of 10 to 12. So now these guys, I don't know about you, but these ones are really tough for me. I can't get the balance right, so I've got my single parallel ring here just to help me out with the balance. And also, if you get a little tired at the end, it's kind of hard to squeeze out those last reps. I'm still working on that. So you can use it to help you. You can get those last few reps in pretty much. With these ones, you want to keep your weight a little bit more forward than you would on a regular squat because you are balancing on one leg. You're going to end up falling backwards a lot easier. I find that it's easier to focus on a single point, so you keep your balance really good, really tight. Make sure your core is engaged, that's super important. And if you're not using a parallel or anything, you can always use chairs on the side. That's what I did before I had parallels. Parallels are pretty new to me. So just put 2 chairs on either side of you and use them to balance. It works just the same, it's perfect. And once you get the balance right, it's called a pistol squat. Usually hold your hands in a pistol in front of you to help you with the balance. And you can just keep adding weight, add depth. Depth is something I still need to add. So pistol squats, we're gonna do 3 sets of 10 to 12. Pistol squats are really, really good, especially if you get the balance right, which I clearly don't because I'm using these things, but once you build up the strength and the balance, fantastic. All right, now I'm gonna do some calf raises. We're gonna do one leg at a time. If you can't do 2 at a time, I'm gonna try to do 12 on each. Get really deep, really slow, controlled. All right, up next we got some calf raises. Now I'm doing this, as I said, I'm doing 1 leg at a time. If you can't do that, it's always fine to start with 2. And if 2 gets too easy and 1's still too hard, just hold a little book, hold a little weight. Just as long as you get to that 10 to 12 reps like we did before. With these ones, it's pretty hard to get a good depth and a good squeeze if you're not at a low enough weight. So make sure you're at a weight where you can get that depth, get that top squeeze, and just really squeeze. There's not much to say about these. I guess a balance thing. What I'm doing here that you can't see is I'm just holding onto the roof here, just so I don't fall forwards or backwards. I say this is a pretty easy exercise. Anyone can really do these at a good high level. Just make sure you're going slow on the way down, fast on the way up. Calf raises. Now that our quads are rest, we're gonna go back, hit them again. I think we're gonna do jump squats maybe. Yeah. Jump squats. Okay, we got another 10 to 12 reps here. We got to be really explosive. Jump as high as you can to land back in that squat position. So always stand with your feet hips width apart. We're going to go down into our squat first and then explode up from the depth. You really want to get low squat here, which is something I didn't do a very good job of. I need to get a little lower than that just so you get the stretch. And that deep stretch is where you really shred your muscle. That's where you really put your muscles to the test. So getting lower is going to increase your muscle mass for sure. Easy as that. That one's a burner if you do it really well. And it's really a whole leg exercise as well, so it's really good. With these ones, explode up, as I said, as high as you can. And when you land, don't go down too quickly and go into the next rep. As you can see, I started using my arms. If you can get higher like that, I think it feels better on my legs personally. So you can use either variation, whichever one feels better on your legs for a better shred. This next one's gonna look a little weird. It's crab walks. This is gonna double up on your front quad. It's gonna double on everything really. You're really gonna stay in that low squat position and you're gonna step forward, step backwards. I like to go 6 forward, 6 backwards. Nice wide stance, down, 1. Well said. As I said, we're going 6 forward and 6 backwards for 3 sets on this one. These are crab walks. You really stay in that low stretched position of the squat. You just move yourself forward and backwards like a crab, which is why they're called crab walks, of course. But you want to get a pretty decently sized step, maybe half a meter forward if you can, and you're going to bounce in between each step, so you're getting somewhat of a half squat. You hold that in the low position, which is like the stretched position. Gives you the best of the best crab walks. And these ones just really burn. They feel great. There's really no balance issues here because you're moving. So yeah, these are crab walks. We're gonna do, again, 6 forward, 6 backwards, 3 times for 3 sets. Oh, I forgot about these ones. We're gonna do these right now. They're called Sissy Squats. And they're probably one of my favorite leg exercises. Check this out. All right, we got Sissy Squats. We're gonna do another 10 to 12 reps for 3 sets. And these ones are really gonna emphasize your quads. These are Sissy Squats, so as you see, I'm leaning forward with my knees instead of squatting with my heels on the ground. And I've got this parallel ring here to balance me out. You can always use chairs again on your side to help you out. And the deeper you go in this squat, you're gonna get an even greater stretch, an even greater workout. Be careful with these ones. It can get pretty painful if you go too low. If you get too low and you feel like your legs are starting to burn out as you push up, don't push it too hard. I'm pretty sure you can easily tear your muscle in this position. But if you do it right, if you don't go too low and you can get that 10 to 12 reps, you're golden, because these are extremely good. You get that good deep stretch. You get that good push on the way up. And these are very, very easy to make harder, make easier. You can add a band to make it easier, and you can add weight to make it harder. So Sissy Squats are amazing. That's the leg day. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and definitely let me know in the comments what I can do better. Form, any other exercises, because I'm still learning. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. How are we looking? It doesn't matter how big you are. I want you to keep going, because one day you're going to get to that goal. It doesn't matter. Just keep going. That's all that matters, is you don't stop and you get after it. Work out hard. Put your heart into it. Later.